Hey, what's going on, everybody? We got another throwback rip. Let's bring back the nostalgia. 2000 Skybox Dominion from Fleer Premier Edition baseball cards. This is a retail box, 20 packs, 10 cards in each pack. This is a super fun set. There's not like huge rookie chases in this set. It's probably the only downside. Pat Burrell, I know, has prospect cards, Eric Munson, and there's a few other names we for sure know that come out of this set. But I'm just chasing stars, Hall of Famers. Ken Griffey Jr.'s got some cards in this set, some inserts, and a base card as well. And you can pull autographs. Look for Autographics Signature Series in here as well. How cool would that be to pull an autograph from a box that's 26 years old? I started this video. I ripped the wrapper off and my camera malfunctioned, didn't play as I was ripping the wrapper off. So that's why the box doesn't have a wrapper on it, but it is right here. It's a Fleer Skybox wrapper. So, but let's get into this. This is going to be a lot of fun. I like doing these throwback videos once in a while, just to bring back the nostalgia of the old names. So let's get after this. This should be cool. I'm just hoping these aren't bricked up. I don't think this was a set that you had to worry too much. I don't hear any cracking. I got this. I saw this on eBay, and I was like, you know, I should take a look at it. So what I did is I watched a rip on it, and it seemed pretty solid. Like, it just seemed fun. So I did want to show one more thing. They do have odds on this box. Here we go. So 300 basic card set. 227 regular players, 50 prospect cards. There's 2 basic card subsets. You got league leaders and highlights. 5 limited edition insert sets. New Era, which is 1 out of 3. New Era Plus Parallel, 1 out of 30. New Era Warp Tech Parallel, 1 out of 300. Double Play Plus, Double Play Warp Tech. Ion October Plus and Warp Tech, and numbered to the uniform number, which is pretty cool. Autographics is 1 out of 144, and Milestones, 1 out of almost 2,000 packs. So the cool thing about this set, the reason why I wanted to open it was for that reason. You know, this set is outside of the junk wax era, so you actually have stuff that you can pull that's really cool in here. So let's get into this. This should be fun. As long as the cards are in good shape, which I think they will be. There might be a little sticking as we go here, but I just wouldn't imagine it's going to be like crazy. Yeah, we're going to be okay. You never know when you're buying a box on eBay. I caution anybody who wants to do this along with me, these throwback rips, just be careful. You know, you get on eBay, you can buy, you know, bricked up whole boxes that are completely bricked up. We actually are starting with an awesome hit right here. I forgot, he's another one of the names that I did not mention. Lance Berkman. There is a prospect. Prospect Lance Berkman. We got Andy Pettit. There's a little chipping on these cards. I did notice this in the video I watched as well. Darren Erstad, Corey Koski. I remember him a little bit. Brian Bohannon. We got Jeff Jenkins. Carnacion. All right, so this one here, this is a... Let's see what this is. Oh, this is a part of the set. So just a dual card here. Aaron Mayette and Pat Daniker for the White Sox. It's got a gold foil on it. Must be, oh, because the prospects probably. Here's a nice one right here. Double Play. Roger Clemens. 6 of 10. So these, there's 10. That's not limited to 10 like we see nowadays. That means there's 10 cards in that checklist. So a really nice Roger Clemens to start. And Kevin Stocker. There's a lot of packs in here, so this video will take a little bit. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the names of years past. John Halama. There's a name I haven't heard in forever. We got Greg Vaughn. Sean Casey. I pulled a really cool Sean Casey out of my last throwback rip. Or maybe two throwback rips ago, this Stadium Club Chrome one. There's a nice Mike Piazza with the Mets. Troy Gloss. Troy O'Leary. What do we got here? League leaders. Manny Ramirez, Mark McGuire. That's cool. What is the... Oh, RBIs. Look at that. Man, Manny Ramirez, 165 RBIs. More than a ribby a game. That's a cool card right there. Then we got Gabe Molina and BJ Ryan prospects. Here's an insert. Eric Munson, new era. Look at that. So there's that Eric Munson I was talking about. That card's got some serious shine to it. And Mike Mussina for the Orioles. I really like these. They're a little tough to read for a video. You know, if you're ripping these on your own. I got LED lighting above my hands, so it kind of creates a glare with these gloss cards. A little bit. Plus it's a foil, so it's a little tougher to read. Brett Boone. There's Todd Green. Jason Kendall for the Pirates. Roberto Alomar. There's another Hall of Famer. We got a prospect. I like how the prospects are different colors. Gary Matthews Jr. Prospect card. John Valentin. Matt Lawton. And, this one's creased. Look at that. That came out of the pack like that. Pena and Oka from Japan there. But you can see the crease. It's a tough one. Not sure what happened there. And Chris Singleton. Little sticking, but it's really not bad. I mean, if you've ever seen videos where all the cards are bricked up, it is so tough to watch. Chris Benson, we got Ken Caminiti. There's a Hall of Famer. Trevor Hoffman, followed by another Hall of Famer, Wade Boggs in the Devil Rays gear. Brian Giles. Eric Chavez. Second year, or maybe third year Eric Chavez card. John Jaha. We got Doug Glanville. Prospects. Darren Ebert and Pascual Matos. And then a Maglio Ordonez. Just hoping to get the Griffey. We did 1996 Upper Deck Series 2, and we did pull the 2 Griffies, which was nice. This pack's a little more stuck. We got Ramon Hernandez prospect. Excuse me. Wade Boggs highlights. It's pretty cool. Devil Rays highlights card. Nomar Garciaparra. We got Juan Gonzalez. Getting a lot of big names in this pack. Kevin Apier. Another highlights. Roger Clemens. 20 consecutive wins. What was that Wade Boggs one? Was it 3,000 hits? Yes. 20 consecutive wins for Roger Clemens. That's ridiculous to win 20 in a row. Throw that up there. League leaders. Brian Hunter. I got excited when I saw Seattle there. And Tony Womack. Prospect Jason Rakers. And, hey, Russell Branyan. I used to watch Russell Branyan play with the Buffalo Bisons for a long time. And then, obviously, with Cleveland as well. So I've seen Russell Branyan. I think I got his autograph when I was a little kid. It's kind of cool. We got another insert. This one is Freddie Garcia. And then Jeff Kent, Hall of Famer. A little bit of paper loss on that one, I think. Yeah. All right, next up. Doug Mankiewicz. Ellis Burks. There he is, Barry Bonds. Nice. Take that one. We got John Smoltz as well. A great player. Prospect Chad Myers. Oh, man, we got Bonds and Sosa in the same pack. There's Sammy Sosa. Look at that. Look at that picture they got there. He's like, it looks like he's puffing his chest out after he hit a nuke. That's what I'm guessing. David Nielsen. New York Mets prospects. I remember both these guys. Melvin Mora and Octavio Dotel. Dotel was a reliever. He had some nasty stuff. I think he struggled with his command. Shea Hillenbrand, New Era. Those New Era cards are really cool. And Jose Hernandez. For being such a small box of cards, there's a lot of cards in here. We got Tony Clark, Jason Giambi, Vinny Castilla. That's going to be a season highlights. I remember Vinny. Pete Harnish. We got Gabe Kapler, traded to the Rangers from the Tigers. Carlos Beltran. Nice one there. That was when he was with the Royals. Sean Berry. Prospects, Blake and Monroe. Yikes. We got Eye on October, Juan Gonzalez. It's nice. It's a little bit of paper issue on that one, but it's a cool Juan Gonzalez. And Travis Fryman. Really hoping for, more than anything, is a Griffey insert. I'll take the base, though, because I do not own the base card for Griffey. Chad Hermanson, prospect. Ooh, these are sticking a little more this pack. Matt Williams, there he is with the Diamondbacks. Edgar Renteria. Richard Hidalgo, another name I haven't heard in a long time. Luis Gonzalez, that's pretty cool. Todd Helton for the Rockies. Damian Easley. We got Travis Lee. Prospects, Trent Durrington and Norm Hutchins. And then Brian Rose. We're almost halfway through the box. There's Kevin Young. Rondell White. I pulled his autograph out of, cannot remember what it was, but it was a set like this. Not this set, but a set like it. We got a Roger Clemens. Let's see if we can get this off without anything happening. There we go. Another Roger Clemens. Let's just fill the stands up with Clemens. Bobby Abreu. Ricky with the Mets. Let's go. Love that card. Ricky Henderson. All right, we got Wilton Veras prospect. League leaders, there's Pedro and Randy Johnson. The design on these is really cool. You got the American and National League, the old logos. That's cool. More prospects. Haven't heard of either of those guys. Jeff Weaver. New Era. And Derek Bell. A little bit of crackling. Mike Sweeney, great player. Todd Zeal. Manny Ramirez. Unfortunately, a little paper loss on that one, but nothing crazy. Just some dots up here. Manram. Jarrett Wright. We got another Hall of Famer, Jim Thome. This one got beat up a little more than the Manny. Mike Cameron. Scott Carl. We got prospects, Jason LaRue and Travis Dawkins. I remember LaRue. He played on the Reds with when Griffey did. What do we got here? New Era, Adam Kennedy. And this is a different type of New Era. New Era Plus. So this is a tougher pull. This one was sticking a little bit. New Era Plus is 1 out of 30. This might be the only one we get in the box. Adam Kennedy. It's got a really different look to it. It almost looks like 3D. Cool. And we got Jeff Bagwell in the back and a checklist as well. All right, highlights. Cal Ripken Jr. That's going up there. That's a nice one. That is September 2nd, 1999. Ripken's 400th home run. It's cool that the background is orange as well. Eric Karros. Chuck Knobloch. Kevin Tepani. Jeremy Burnett. Nefi Perez. There he is. Knuckleballer Tim Wakefield. Mark Quinn and Dan Reichert. Prospects. There we go. Tony Gwynn. Double play. That's a nice one. And Carl Pavano. That Tony Gwynn might be the best. Tony Gwynn and Roger Clemens might be the best inserts we pulled so far. Highlights, Chuck Finley. We got Chris Widger, Mike Sorotka, Adrian Beltre, new Hall of Famer. Bruce Avon, Rico Bronya. League leaders, who we got this time? Larry Walker and Nomar Garciaparra. Cool. Jock Jones, I remember him, and Mark Redman. New era, Kip Wells and Robin Ventura. Come on, Griffey. Where's he hiding? Where are you hiding? All right, we're starting off with the prospect Ruben Mateo, Tony Fernandez, Preston Wilson. Wasn't Preston Wilson like a super highly touted prospect? I think he might have been. Steve Finley, Bobby Higginson. Highlights, there we go, Mark McGuire. It's a nice highlights card. Bobby Jones for the Mets. I tell this story a million times. He's got a forever fan in me because he sent me an autograph in the mail when I was like 10 years old. Kurt Schilling. AJ Burnett. Oh, that's AJ. That's a prospect. That's actually not a bad prospect card. AJ Burnett. I don't know who this other guy is, but Burnett obviously worked out. And Dean Palmer. And there's another checklist. All right, we got 7 packs to go. Getting down to the end. It's been fun. No Griffey, though. I'm getting worried. Andrew Jones. 5th-year card for Andrew Jones. Ryan Roop. We got Dante Bichette. There we go. Jeter. Derek Jeter. Nice. Rick Helling. I remember Rick Helling. There he is. Prospect Pat Burrell. Nice. We'll take one of the Rogers down for Burrell. We got Freddie Garcia. The big unit. Randy Johnson. Landscape card. That's actually kind of cool for a landscape one. Kevin Barker and Rusty Greer. Stack is getting a lot out of control. Let me just fix this up real quick. All right. Let's see if we can get one of these rare ones. Ray Langford, Chuck Finley, David Bell, Hermanson, or is it Hermanson? It might be Hermanson. Alex Gonzalez, John Wetland. League leaders, another Pedro one. Pedro Martinez and Mike Hampton. Mike Hampton, one of the greatest hitting pitchers of all time. It's a cool one. Oh, wow, I did not see this one on the checklist. Look at that. Prospect, Eric Gagne is on here. Jeff Williams and Eric Gagne. That's cool. And Adam Kennedy, new era, so that's the regular one. And, oh, there's Garrett Anderson. R.I.P. He just passed. He literally just passed away. I think geez, that's crazy. I just saw that, I think 20 minutes before I filmed this video. Garrett Anderson was a great player for a long time. Did he ever play with anybody other? I feel like he was with the Angels his whole career. I could be wrong. Maybe at the end of his career, he went somewhere. Micah Bowie, prospect. We got Mickey Morandini, Brad Radke. I can't believe Griffey's eluding us. Ismael Valdez, Mike Lieberthal. There's one of my favorite players growing up, Carlos Delgado. Paul O'Neill. Maddox. Greg Maddox. Nice. He's got a landscape too. Two prospects I've never heard. Danny Kolb rings a bell. I think he did make it. And J.D. Drew. We only got 4 packs left to get a Griffey. Let's see if we can do it. Tim Hudson. Eric Davis. Eric Davis had to be way at the end of his career. Oh, yeah. 16th. Wow. He was retired and came back. There's something I did not know. Pudge Rodriguez, Hall of Famer. Highlights. Tatis. Fernando Tatis Sr. Kent Bottenfield. There's an Eric Munson. So we got the Burrell and the Munson. Eric Munson prospect card. Abraham Nunez. Mark Grace. Dave Borkowski and Biker Graterol. Is he related to Brewster Graterol? He's got to be. It's got to be his dad or something. And Sean Estes. All right, we got Jermaine Dye. He's another guy I pulled a cool refractor of from Stadium Club Chrome. Bartolo Colon. What year is that for him? 3rd year card. 3rd, 4th year. Scott Williamson. We got Ryan Klesko. There's A-Rod. Nice. Just trying not to destroy that card. It looks like it turned out okay. Alex Rodriguez. Raul Mondesi. We got John Olerud. The story of John Olerud and Ricky Henderson is one of the funniest stories I've ever heard. I don't have time to tell it, but if you look it up, you'll find it pretty easily. It's hilarious. David Cohn. We got a couple prospects there. Darren Dreifert. 2 packs to go. Come on, Griff. We can't strike out on the Griffey here, right? There's another decent prospect card from the set. Vernon Wells. Pulled his auto this year from Stadium Club. We got Andy Ashby. Carlos Lee. Ah, man. I wince every time I do that. Jason Schmidt. Omar Vizquel. Oh, looked like Griffey for a second. Crime Dog. Fred McGriff. Send that over to my buddy Greg, who's a big McGriff guy. What do we got here? Strikeouts. Randy Johnson and Pedro. Nice. No way. Jim Morris. This is the guy who is the Rookie. The movie The Rookie is about. No way. That's a cool card. Jim Morris never panned out. He did make it to the pros. But he was so old. It's just a great story. I might have to hang on to that one. I got to show my dad. I'm definitely going to show my dad that card. That is awesome. That's going to kind of rest up here. That's really cool. Then we got Lance Berkman. That's a nice one. New era. So I think they might consider that a rookie for him. And Moises Alou. Last pack. Griffey Magic in the last pack. Can we do it? Johnny Damon. We got Chad Allen. Yikes. Hopefully that's not the Griffey. It's not. Matt Clement. There's Al Leiter. Hey, there we go. Craig Biggio. Dropping the bunt down. Adam Kennedy. Prospect card. Bernie. Kevin Millwood. I don't think we're going to do it, unfortunately. Who we got here? Yankee prospects. Willie Pena and Ed Yarnall. And last card. Larry Walker. We ended with a good name, though. And a kind of a hilarious picture. Larry Walker finishes it off. That was a ton of fun. That Jim Morris card's really cool. Too bad that we struck out on the Griffey. We also didn't pull an autograph or one of the super, super rare cards. But that set's really fun, and, you know, it's high. It's a glossy set, but as you can see, mine wasn't sticking too bad. Just beware if you want to try to buy that. You never know what you're going to get if you buy one of those off eBay. But definitely a fun rip and worth it. I'm glad I did it. In terms of content coming up, we may have to do a profit challenge week. I'm not 100% sure yet. I got a bunch of products set aside in case we want to do a random week of a bunch of random products. That might be where we're at because we got kind of a lull in the action. I do have videos over on the football channel for the new Topps Chrome football. But if you want to continue to follow along with all the content, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.